Attitude. Very important thing. I wonder how often we think about it. We wonder how often we actually consider what our attitude creates in our environment. I saw a story on the internet the other day that I thought I would share this morning because I think it really describes some important aspects about our attitude. It says a man went to church and forgot to switch off his phone. Well, you know what happened that during the prayer time of the service, his phone went off. The pastor scolded him. The worshipers admonished him after prayers for interrupting the silence. His wife kept on lecturing him all the way home on his carelessness. You could see the shame in his eyes, the embarrassment, humiliation on his face. After all this, he never stepped back into the church. Well, later that evening, he went to the bar and he was still nervous and trembling, and he spilled a drink on the table. It was an accident. The waiter apologized and gave him a napkin to clean himself up. The janitor mopped up the floor. The manager of the bar offered a complimentary drink. She gave him a huge hug and a peck on his cheek, saying, "Don't worry, man. Life happens. We all make mistakes." He was not stopped from going to that bar since then. The lesson in this story, sometimes our attitude as believers drives souls away from God. You can make a difference by how you treat people, especially when they make mistakes. I think that's a powerful story. Why? Because we do this. We get on people about, well, the things they do and how if you're a follower of God, you can't do that. We shame people. We have an attitude of righteousness that we look down our nose at other people. And yet, in a local neighborhood bar, they're accepted and loved and lifted up. And is it any wonder that they gravitate towards those that love them, that accept them? I wonder if we ought to be more accepting of people. I know that my attitude is sometimes not right. Even this morning, as I've taken the dog out 3 times, I'm annoyed with her. I have an attitude. I wonder what would happen if we had the attitude of Christ in all of our dealings. What would change around us? I want you to think about that today and think about your attitude. Does it need to be changed? Is it something you need to work on? Think about that today, would you? Hey, until next time, God bless.